Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be shine bright. You were destined to fly. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, I'm gonna need you to shine bright because you were destined to fly. With that being said, y'all, don't allow nobody to clip your wings. Okay, somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't clip my wings. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, drop in the comments and say, you won't clip my wings. Now, family, when it comes to your destination, right, given to you by God, you got to understand something. It can be that business you always long for. It can be that marriage you always pray for. Okay, it can be peace, happiness. All right, whatever it is, that prosperity that you've been waiting for, that house, that home, your kids being on the right track, whatever it is for you, right? And so you got to understand, if the enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy, this means that he's coming to kill your peace, steal your happiness, and destroy you. Drop in the comments and say, you won't destroy me. Now, this right here, y'all, is about to be one of those ones. Y'all know when the intro be juicy and good, y'all know it's about to be one of the ones. I'm telling y'all. Now, as y'all can see, family, we are out here in the legendary park. We out here walking around. It's pretty much a clear day because it's Sunday. I'm sure a lot of people are at church or maybe preparing to watch the game, whatever the case is. But it's a Sunday, so most time, y'all, Sundays are slow. A lot of people are pretty much concealed and tucked away. Now, you still gonna probably see a few people jogging and getting to it, but that's an outlier. I'm talking about the mass majority. But anyway, y'all, I hope everybody is having a great day. Hope everybody is having a blessed day. And listen, y'all, I'm just sending love and prayers to everybody. I hope that your family is healthy. I hope that you are healthy. And we're gonna, start this day off positive and right, So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead, and get into this. But before we do so, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Now, I want to start this off, y'all, by telling you this. When it comes to you shining bright and you being destined to fly, I want y'all to go on a journey with me, right? I want y'all to go on a journey with me. Imagine yourself being a bird. Now, in order for a bird to fly, they have to go through a process, okay? They have to go through a process. And within this video, I'm going to give y'all 5 steps of their process, all right? Now, it can take for most birds to anywhere between 2 weeks to 40 days to learn the gist of flying. Now, this goes for falcons, I want to say they're called brown-head cowbirds, just pretty much all birds, y'all. There's a multitude of different birds, but it takes about 2 weeks to 40 days for a bird to actually grasp the gist of flying. Now, whether for you that is too much, 2 weeks, 2 years, 2 decades, I want you to take these steps, embody these steps, okay? And understand that these steps are what's going to take you to the next level so you can shine bright and, fly like you were destined to do, okay? But with that being said, y'all, number 1, it's going to be this right here, family. You have to leave the nest. All birds have to go through this process. Now, many people, they don't want to go through this process. Reno, I don't want to leave my comfortability. I don't want to leave my hometown. I don't want to leave my friends. I don't want to leave my relationship, but it's abusive though, right? I don't want to leave anything that makes me feel uncomfortable when I am no longer in this presence. That's not growth. Somebody drop in the comments and say that's not growth. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say that's not growth. Now, for a lot of people, this video may be uncomfortable to hear. This video may be annoying to hear. This video may be frustrating, and that's okay because I love you, but God loves you more. Now, when it comes to you leaving the nest, this is putting you in position to take flight, okay? This is why when y'all think about the movie Baby Boy, she was trying to push him out the nest by making him uncomfortable in his home. Now, granted, his brother was killed and died, and, he was in the streets. And I understand that perspective of don't push them out. However, they have to be pushed out because this is what's going to separate the women from the girls, the boys from the men. And you have to be placed in a position to where you are able to survive. But see, here's the thing, y'all. Life is not only about surviving. It is about thriving, okay? If I'm not placed in position to where I can thrive, then I don't want it. But at bare minimum, you should understand how to survive. Reno, what are you saying? You're only going to learn these tactics, these ways, and this mindset after you leave the nest. Somebody drop in the comments and say, leave the nest. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, leave the nest. This is the only way you're going to be able to reach a destination of flying. All right? All birds have to leave the nest. But Reno, I don't have communication skills. Leave the nest. But Reno, I don't have the relationships that other people have who became successful. Leave the nest. But Reno, my mom doesn't have. Leave the nest. It does not matter. Because when you leave the nest, for my men, you are teaching yourself and you are learning how to hunt. For my women, you are teaching yourself how to be a master nurturer, okay, a great assistant to your king and your leader, all right? And it's not to say that you can't lead in certain positions, but what I'm saying is it is equipping you with the tools and the skills you need to be a successful woman, okay? You are being equipped with the tools that you need to be a successful man. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. So, the first step that you must take is to leave the nest. Last thing I'm gonna say on this. Sometime, y'all, you have to leave your hometown. You have to leave your hometown. Many people forget the fact that Jesus, he left his hometown, okay? He left Nazareth and went to Galilee, right? Pronounced spelled Gailee. Maybe y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but he went from Nazareth to Galilee, and that's where he performed most of his miracles, right? Jesus understood the concept of leaving the nest. Once you leave the nest, you discover things about yourself that you would have never discovered had you did not leave, okay? When you leave, you discover tools that you had on the inside of you. You discover, power that was always within you. You discover things that you never would have used had you did not leave. Make sense what I'm saying, y'all? So, with that being said, y'all, leaving the nest is very important and imperative. Number 2, y'all, falling. You gotta fall. Fall hard, too. I'm talking about fall flat on your face. Fall so hard, y'all, to where you feel like you ain't gonna never get back up. That's the key. Because just like a bird, in order for them to spread their wings and fly, somebody drop in the comments and say fly high. In order for a bird to spread their wings and fly, do you know what they have to do? They have to fail first. Which means they know they got these wings. They know that they're able to flap. They know that they're supposed to be flying. But why am I not? It's because they haven't failed long enough. You got to fail long enough and hard enough to understand what it's like to receive your first success. When I think about a person failing, I think about Jeff Bezos, okay? And here's the thing. Some people may say, well, he had this resource, he knew this person. Maybe that's true. And that helps, don't get me wrong. But my point is that Amazon didn't start off in a big building. If I'm not mistaken, Amazon started off selling books out of a garage. Y'all do y'all research on it. It started from a basement or a garage, and he was selling books. Now it comes to your door. Now they have warehouses. Now they have, facilities that has Amazon name written all over it. Are y'all following what I'm saying? So he had to fail first. I'm sure he tried to sell a book and nobody wanted to buy it. I'm sure he had times where he had to struggle with, keeping his business going and his actual life going. I'm sure he had problems in his marriage. I'm sure he had problems within his relationship. I'm sure he was losing friends. But that is all part of failing. Somebody drop in the comments and say, fail hard. Now, I told y'all, this right here was one of those videos that's going to either make you mad, inspire you, frustrate you, okay, motivate you. But it's going to do something, y'all. This right here is one of the ones. Fail, y'all. Fail. Fall. And as you begin to fall, you're going to realize that my success is actually getting closer. My yes is actually getting closer. Me meeting the right person is actually coming closer, okay? We're going to go over here, y'all, to where we go chat at for a little bit, and then we'll get on to our journey, okay? But anyway, y'all, that's number 2. Now, number 3 is refine their skills, all right? Birds refine their skills. And what that simply means is, y'all, while they're failing, they begin to get better by discovering skills that they had on the inside of them. They refine them. So, for example, Beyonce is a pretty good singer, I would say. Actually, she's probably one of the best. Now, I personally think that Mariah Carey sings better than, Beyonce, but that's neither here nor there. Go argue with somebody else, okay? But anyway, once she found a coach, okay, once she has somebody who takes her voice serious as her, once she realizes that, hey, I need to actually practice, she's going to do what? Refine her skills. So it may be some things that she's naturally good at, but it's going to be some things that she's going to practice to refine her skills. Maybe she hit this note like this, but somebody said, or maybe she discovered herself that, you know what, if I practice this way, I'll be able to hit these notes like that. Are you following what I'm saying? You have to refine your skills. No difference from when my great mentor says, Dr. Miles Monroe says, you have to refine your gift. All right, you have to refine your gift. Maybe you are using your gift in the wrong way or for the wrong person. But once you refine your gift, then you're going to be able to utilize it the correct way, right? So your gift probably was cooking, but you was cooking for McDonald's, right? You refined your gift, now you got a business. Make sense of what I'm saying? When you refine your skills, you are improving yourself, all right? Listen, y'all, before I got better at speaking, and I feel like I still have a ways to go, all right? I still got a ways to go. But listen, y'all, I never forget when I realized that I became a good speaker. I would look at my old videos, you would hear more pauses, my eye contact was all over the place. And at that time, I thought I was pretty good. But I discovered you have to refine your gift, make it better, improve it, all right? Because you are going to look back on yourself 10 years from now, right, and say, dang, I could have been much better. You're going to be able to pick yourself apart. Why? Because you began to refine your skills. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. You have to refine your football gift, refine your cooking gift, refine your speaking gift, refine your skills. And this is when you're going to be able to fly. You're already destined to fly. You already destined to shine bright. But you have to refine your skills. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Okay? Let's go ahead and hit this dusty trail, family, as my mama would call it. Hit the dusty trail. Number 4, y'all, it's going to be this. By following their parents. All right? By following their parents. Now, I'm going to have fun with this one right here. Reno, I don't got my parents, and they're not good role models. Do y'all know who is the father and the mother of everybody? God. Jehovah. Yahweh. El Shaddai. Elohim. Okay? He is the father and the mother of all of us. Why? Because in the scriptures it says that he is the Alpha and the what? Omega. So if you embody that and understand that, then you know that this analogy and parallel is very similar. We must follow our Father. We must follow our mother. We must follow him to the promised land. That's what birds do. In order for a bird to actually fly, they begin to follow their parents. And they pay attention to their ways. They pay attention to how their parents are flapping their wings. They pay attention to how they land. They pay attention to how they take flight. They are paying attention. Somebody drop in the comments and say, pay attention. Everybody in this world do not pay attention. And this is one of the worst traits and learned behaviors that we have as a people, not paying attention. All right. So as you understand the concept of following, your parent, which is God, you will realize that, I'm destined to fly if I follow God, right? Why do many people follow man? Why do many people follow a woman in power? Why? Because they feel like they have the keys to success. See, don't no man got the key to your success. Don't no man got the key to the door that was open for you that no man can close. Don't no man has the key to that. They don't. Now, is it true that God can work through people? Absolutely. Is it true that God can use people? Absolutely. But what is for you will always be for you and nobody else. And so when we get back to the analogy of a bird, you realize that birds are going to fly at some point. They just have to follow these steps. And like I said, y'all, number 4 is following their parents. A bird will at some point naturally learn how to fly, but that's not the way that God set it up. He set it up in steps. And one of their steps is to pay attention to their parents. Pay attention. And you will realize that the leader that's set in front of you, they're not always good. I would say that. But for how it's supposed to be an example that you can follow. But y'all know the example that you can always follow, and it'll always go as planned by following God. Okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say, follow God. Number 5, family, which is going to be the last one, and that's going to be by using their instincts. And that's kind of what I was just talking about here, but using their instincts. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Like, when you use your instincts, this is when you are starting to dive into you. You're starting to lock into you. Make sense of what I'm saying? Like, you're starting to get into you. Okay? Like, you got gifts that you ain't even never knew about. You got talents you never knew about. Intellect, intelligence that you never knew about. Imagination that you really never knew about or that you never tapped into. Logic, motivation. So many different things on the inside of you. You naturally have an instinct, okay? So I'm sure y'all heard of people say killer instinct. It's the same thing, y'all, in a positive way, right? Like, some people instincts are naturally to be, reactive, right? Some people's instincts are naturally to be aggressive. But imagine if you have a natural instinct to be creative. What if you had a natural instinct to build? A natural instinct to be innovative? A natural instinct to embody ideas and really execute those ideas? A natural instinct. Somebody drop in the comments and say, trust your instinct. And this is how a bird began to fly. They use their natural instincts. Because on the inside of a bird, God naturally placed wings on the inside of them. But the wings are on the outside. The wings are also on the inside. Because somewhere in them, their natural instinct says, I can fly. See, a fish, he has his tail and he has the gills but he's also a fish on the inside. Because somewhere on the inside of him says that I was designed to swim. A dog has a natural instinct to bark. Because somewhere on the inside of him says that I can bark, I should bark. That's my that's my language of communication. So what I'm saying is, naturally in you, your instincts is to be successful. It is to shine bright. And it is to fly high as you can. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? So I hope today's lesson was a great video for you guys. I want y'all to understand that, you were destined to fly high. And you must shine bright regardless, okay? But with that being said, family, we're going to go ahead and, conclude this video. We'll do this recap and then we'll get up out of here. So, number one, y'all, leave the nest. Number two, falling. Number three, refining their skills. Number four, following their parents. And number five, y'all, by using their instinct, okay? With that being said, family, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.